When will teams realize not to mess with NASCAR? They are not playing. For the second time this season, NASCAR has given out an L2 penalty, this time to Front Row Motorsports and Michael McDowell, the number 34 car team. Huge penalty for them in their hopes of making it into the playoffs. Like I said, NASCAR has issued a L2 level penalty for modifying a single source supply part, making illegal modifications to the body of the next gen car. Now, according to the statement, McDowell's car was randomly selected to be taken back to the NASCAR R&D Center for further inspection, and what they found out was that they broke the rules. Crew Chief Blake Harris was fined $100,000 and suspended for the next 4 races. Michael McDowell loses 100 driver points and docked 10 playoff points, while the number 34 car team has been docked 100 owner points. Now, originally, after Pocono, they finished, I think, in 6th place. They were on a run, having consecutive top 10 finishes. The whole summer, Michael McDowell and that 34 team have been on it for their team standards. And after Pocono, they were 21st in the playoff grid, 207 points below the cut line. They had to win, but they were within range. Now they are 307 points below the cut line, 25th in the playoff grid. So now McDowell has to win a race. There's no doubt about it. Not only that, if Michael McDowell, let's say, wins Daytona and he gets 5 playoff points, he will enter the playoffs with -5. He lost 10 playoff points. So he has been docked -10 right now. So if he were to win 2 races, he'd be at 0 playoff points. And yeah, this is huge. One thing I do not like when it comes with these penalties, though, is that they don't tell us why they were penalized. It's such a vague penalty. They were penalized for modifying a part of the next gen car. Okay, what part? Is it the front end, the rear corner panel? Is it the sides? Like what? The bumper? What part was modified? That's the part I do not like with NASCAR and these penalties, is that they don't tell us exactly what happened. But regardless, this is a huge blow to Michael McDowell and the 34 car team, because like I said, they were on a roll the last few weeks. But regardless, even if NASCAR doesn't tell us, still, this is another reminder. With these teams, gotta stop messing with this next gen car. This ain't 2017 where you could get penalized, failing post-race inspection, and still keep your winnings and your playoff points and all that stuff. You can't mess with NASCAR in 2022. If you mess up with the next gen car, if you mess something up, your ass is gonna get flamed. It's gonna get flamed. Stop trying to mess with things, man. But damn, man, damn. I mean, I feel bad for Michael McDowell because, I mean, he didn't do anything. I mean, he was just a recipient of this whole mess. But wow, we have Toyota screwing up. Well, a Ford driver and Michael McDowell, they get caught cheating. Chevrolet is just basking in the wings. They are just taking all this in because so far they're the ones that haven't done anything wrong this week. And in other news, Daniil Kyvat from Russia, who competed on the Formula 1 circuit for 6 years, earning 3 podiums, driving for Red Bull Racing and Red Bull Toro Rosso or AlphaTauri. He has announced that he's making a jump to NASCAR. Now, he has announced that he will drive the number 26 Toyota for Team Hesburgh in this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series race at the Indy Road Course. Not only that, but Loris Hesmans will also be participating, marking this the first time since Chip Ganassi in 2008, where 2 non-Americans from the same team will compete in a NASCAR Cup Series race. Now, Daniil Kyvat has always been floating around the idea of doing anything NASCAR. He mentioned in an F1 video that he wanted to join or to watch a NASCAR race. Got to do that at Martinsville, then posted pictures of him testing in in a stock car, in a late model car, and now he's going to be competing in the NASCAR Cup Series at Indianapolis. It's awesome to see different drivers from just a variety of motorsports, whether it's F1, IndyCar, IMSA, whatever the case may be. It's always awesome to see drivers, very well skilled drivers, world-class drivers from different types of motorsports to come into NASCAR and try it out. So it's really awesome to see that. Knowing he is in a Team Hesburgh car, don't expect much, but I'm very interested to see how he does around traffic, racing around other cars in this weekend's race. Very cool to see. I mean, we have Indy coming up, we have that's very cool to see. In a short period of time, this weekend, former F1 driver Daniil Kyvat racing, and then later in Watkins Glen, a former world champion in Kimi Räikkönen racing for Team Trackhouse. It's nice to see, seeing a bunch of new drivers from different nationalities and different parts of racing come and give NASCAR a try. So it's awesome to see that happen. But yeah, this thing with Michael McDowell, man, especially couldn't happen at a worse time when they're just building some momentum, a ton of momentum leading them to the final stretch of the playoffs, and to have this happen. that all but kills your momentum. And now you're going to have to spend the next 4 races. We have 5 races to go in the playoffs, and your crew chief is suspended for 4 of them. I mean, this is a death sentence, almost a death sentence for Michael McDowell in that 34 team. Would he have made the playoffs on points? Probably not, but this sure as hell does not help. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. It was a quick episode, but I mean, not really much to go off of with this one. What are your thoughts on any of the 2 stories I talked about in the comment section down below on Michael McDowell being penalized and Daniil Kyvat joining NASCAR? Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, my name is Jet from MDK. Thanks for watching.